conversation. Yo, what's going on? Woo! The fuck just happened to you right now? I would love to do that though, honestly. Because I feel like that sometimes. You're just so happy to do stuff or whatever you're at. It's like that expression. I feel like our society, like when people ask you, how are you? Most people don't really care about the response. Be like, how are you? Well, last week I had a rough week at work, and you know, the bills keep piling up. Oh, where'd you go? Shit. We should change how are you to just hi, because that's what our society's like. It's cursory. The interest in your life is cursory. Just be like, instead of how are you, just like hi. Because that's like more accurate, I feel like. I don't know. There are a lot of wonderful, caring people and souls in our society, and don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. Usually speaking, it's always just high, like the amount of interest is high. So I feel like we should have the option to sometimes just skip it if we know it's not going to be real. You know what I mean? Some people you see and you're just like, oh, never mind. It's cool. Societally acceptable? No, that dude does not give a fuck. I can see it in his eyes. He's like, okay, like I'll give you a perfect example. You know, since we've been in Vegas so much recently, we gamble a lot more. And so when you're at the table and you're playing, somebody shows up, hi, how are you? Puts their money on the table, they don't even look at you. How are you? Like, dude, who are you talking to? How are you? So I always try to be polite. I'm like, hey, how's it going, man? Winning? Jesus. How are you to winning? What kind of a transition was that? Whew. Doesn't give a shit. So you run into a lot of those people when you're playing. And the worst thing is, like, have you guys played roulette before? Okay. Right. Good. I like the view for roulette. That's the only game I play.
Not the Russian one.
I'm sorry?
Hopefully not the Russian one.
What does that mean? People say that shit all the time. Please help me out. My show is interactive.
It's roulette with a gun and bullet in one chamber.
So that means if you're wrong, you die.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. God damn. Okay, I didn't know what Russian roulette was until that. Thank you. I've always wondered. You Google search for me live during my set. You're a hero. Thank you. That was cool. Anyways, before we had this wonderful interruption, that was a great interruption, by the way. I think that took my set up 2 notches. Until then, we're talking about people who don't give a shit. That was cool. So anyway, in roulette, right, what happens is usually you play your numbers and then the dealer spins the ball and like just about before it's dropped, they say no more bets, right? So literally this person that I was telling you about that doesn't give a shit about anybody, I see them all day, every day, whenever I go. They're always there. They don't care. They will stop a birth so they can play roulette. Oh, hold on to your baby for a second. I have to win some money at this table. They don't give a fuck. Like, everyone will have all their chips lined up, ready to go. There's 6 of us. It's a full fucking table. And, like, I don't know how much you played, but, like, the first and second section, each player is supposed to take up, like, a section or less. Me and this other lady had taken up the first and second section. This lady walked up right behind, threw her money in between us. We're like, what are you, Moses? You want us to part the Red Sea just so you can win some money? What the fuck, lady? I didn't say that, obviously. I thought like, okay, Jesus. But we moved, we made room for this lady. And so everybody's ready, everybody's loaded, and she's just like, she's taking her chip, like the dealer gives her the money and the chips. She's counting them one by one, looking at them like, wow, these are money-winning chips. We're all like, dude, the whole pattern is gone. We all knew what was gonna happen until you arrived. And she's like, I like this chip. 1 bet. And the minimum is like 25. She has to put 25 more of these fuckers on the table. We're just waiting for her to finally place her bets. And then finally when she's done, literally the only person who wins is her. That's how it always goes. I'm so mad at the fucking universe for this shit. I'm like, bro, why are you supporting these fucks? They're horrible. They're so bad. Stop it. I don't know. They ruined all of our time and all of what we were doing. And they get to win. I'm like, how did you pick this? How does this make any sense? Sorry, Dee Dee, what was that sign? I'm up? Okay, well, I'm Samar Talks Comedy. Thanks for coming out, guys. It's 2,000 degrees, so appreciate it again. Yeah, Samar Talks Comedy on YouTube and Instagram, same handle. I just don't know if it works on YouTube, so my channel is called Samar Talks _stand-up comedy. If you just remember the Samar part,